Hello?
Hello. Can you see me? Because I can't see you.
I don't know what's going on. Bring the phone down, baby. I see your glasses. Okay, that's better. That's your face. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I see you, but I don't see myself. Is that how it works?
Well, you should be able to see yourself. I'm not sure why you can't. But I mean, I can see you, so we can go as long as you keep the phone steady.
Oh, okay.
What's your name, honey?
Letitia Dickerson.
Letitia Dickerson. How old are you?
56.
56. What do you do for a living?
I work in telecommunications, but I'm also an ordained pastor.
Oh, okay. Telecommunications and a pastor. You have any children?
Yeah, I have one I gave birth to. She's 36.
Okay. Have you ever been
And then
married?
I have stepchildren too. I'm divorced. I had two husbands. One I'm divorced. We got divorced, I think, 20-something years ago. And then I have one that died about 7 years ago.
Oh, sorry about your husband that passed. Letitia, what is your zodiac sign?
I don't really do all that zodiac stuff, but I am a Taurus. I was born May 1st.
Okay. So you believe in Jesus?
Jesus Christ is Lord.
Okay. So Letitia is in, where are you calling me from?
San Diego.
San Diego. San Diego, 36, was married twice. Her last husband passed away. Works in telecommunications and as a pastor. Has a 36-year-old child. 56 years old. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
First of all, he got to be a legit Christian. None of this.
So what's a legit Christian? Ooh, child. Some of y'all
Legit.
Christians ain't legit.
A lot of people say I'm God-fearing. Everybody got to work out their own salvation with fear and trembling. But legitimately, your life is sold out to Christ. And then he needs to be just like me, saved and sexy. Like, you got to still have some flair with you. Be saved and still. But Jesus Christ, your Lord, I do not do premarital sex. We're not smoking weed. There's not a if and then. The Bible must be your foundation. The absolute word of God must be your foundation. So it can't line up. If it's between me, you, or whatever we believe, the answer must be in the word of God. Jesus must be your final answer.
So no sex until you get married.
Right.
Let me jump there. So you haven't had sex since your husband passed away?
No.
No. And that was 7 years ago?
Probably something like that.
Okay. So that is, anything else you want to say before we go to your deal breakers?
Not that I can think of.
What are your,
Not that it really.
So I guess the strongest deal breaker is not being a Christian man, correct?
You must be a Christian. Absolutely. Because you got enough drama to deal with just being human. You know, we all got our issues. We all got things we need to fix and all that. We got enough drama to deal with. Jesus must be the final answer for me. Absolutely.
Jesus is the final answer. Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
He doesn't. I need to be I don't like thin men. I don't mind slender, but I don't like thin men. I love my people, but I date all kind of races. I like men with facial hair. I'm only 5 feet tall. I usually date tall men, but I don't look for tall men. That's inadvertent. So he doesn't have to be tall. That just happens like that. But I don't have a racial preference. I am a conservative, a strong conservative. If you look at my Facebook page, you'll see Donald Trump right there probably at the top. I think I have Donald Trump right now this month.
So you rock with Donald Trump?
Huh?
You rock with Donald Trump?
I love Donald Trump.
No, listen, no judgment. Just tell me why.
Oh, I'm not offended.
I'm not. No, I'm not. It's not about offended. I'm asking. I want to pick your brain.
Yeah.
I don't talk about politics, but since you brought up Donald Trump, I just want to hear from a Black woman's perspective why you love Donald Trump.
I love Donald Trump. I love how he stood for Black people. I love what he did with the opportunity zones. When Donald Trump was in office, he created the opportunity zones. If you notice, approximately around that time is when we started getting a lot more loans and a lot more business. That's because he created those opportunity zones that were only in those areas. I love how they tried. Remember Kim, not that I'm a big Kim Kardashian fan, but remember how they tried to present that prison reform. They came to Obama, they came to different presidents, they couldn't get it through. But when they brought it to Donald Trump, they were able to get that prison reform that set a lot of Black people who were disproportionately or unjustly imprisoned with that prison reform. Even with the HBCUs, once a year, the HBCUs, the colleges, had to come every year. Why? Other colleges didn't have to do that and submit forms to get funded. Why did the HBCUs have to do that? When they came to Donald Trump, he made sure they were funded for the next 10 years. Why did it take Donald Trump to do that? I mean, we can go on and on and on and on, but I love Donald Trump. I can't wait to check the box again.
Interesting. I always like having dialogue and listening to people's perspectives, because I know Black people that would say the opposite of how Donald Trump was.
Oh, I have family and friends that say the opposite. I was dating a guy for a few months in 2020, and I really, really, really liked this guy. It was the first guy I really liked in a long time. He was a robotics engineer, and one of our issues is, for me, it doesn't matter to me. I think people should be able, we should be able to exercise our First Amendment. I should be able to disagree with you, agree to disagree, and then we should be able to go have lunch. But some people can't do that. You know, after that, they want to cuss you out. We ain't speaking no more, and yada yada. You know, I've had family like unfriend me and all that, but I don't stay silent.
This guy has to also not only love Jesus, but at least be open-minded that you like Donald Trump, whether he likes him or not.
For him,
or do you want him, or does he have to also be a Donald Trump fan?
He doesn't have to like Donald Trump, but you can't. He doesn't have to like Donald Trump. But I have a problem though, and he doesn't have to be a conservative. He doesn't have to be Republican, because a lot of them need Jesus too. Because it's not about for me, it's not about Democrat or Republican. It's about, are you a believer? I have a problem with Christians who have a problem with abortion. I have a problem with Christians I have a problem with Christians who disagree with anything according to the Word of God. But I don't have a problem with your right to believe or whatever you want to believe.
I have a question. Do you believe in the LGBTQ community then?
I believe homosexuality is a sin. I have friends and family members I have personal family members that are, I call it, struggling with their identity. And I will tell them homosexuality is a sin. But I still love them. They can still come to my house. You know what I'm saying? We can still hang out or whatever. I won't condone your foolishness, but I don't treat it as a hierarchy of sin. I won't stay silent so you can stay comfortable. But just like I believe that's a sin, I wouldn't stay silent if my daughter was cheating on her husband either.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So fair enough. So, okay, we broke it down. So you are she is a Christian woman, and she believes the Bible. If you have any, according to her, you have to follow the Bible. So we got there. Let's do the Kendra Cam. Yeah. This is when you stand up and we see your full body.
My recliner, hold on.
Can you see yourself now?
No, I can't see a thing, child, but you.
Okay. So I'm gonna
but can you see me?
See you. Okay, yeah, we can see you though. Okay. All right, you actually did the Kendra Cam perfect without even knowing. We got you, mama. So this is Letitia San Diego. She's a 56 Taurus telecommunications pastor. She is a Christian woman and she don't play with it. We already know her last husband passed away, and she is celibate until she gets married again. What are 3 flaws? Bring the phone down now, Letitia, just a little bit. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
I got more than 3, but thinking everybody, sometimes I'm a little too much, because thinking everybody likes me. I always think when I step in the room, I've arrived. So I have to pull that back sometimes. There's nothing really, my political views are conservative, but I'm not really conservative. Like I'm not like a hoe or anything, but you know what I mean. I'm not really conservative in my dress or my everything. I'm very extreme, not going. So sometimes I'm a little bit much for some people. Also, being too matter of fact, not being blunt, because I don't have a problem with that, but reminding myself, because we can speak the truth in love, but it needs to edify the moment. So sometimes it's the truth, but it doesn't edify the moment. So learning when to pull it back if it doesn't edify the moment. And also being more consistent with my health. I'm asking God to help me with that. That I'm being consistent, especially now that I'm over 50. I normally don't tell my age. I just
Well,
everybody
Lisa,
knows.
I got you. I gotta keep it moving only because I gotta go to
Okay.
the next show. What is the age range you would date?
Maybe 50 to 65.
Okay, and why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
Period. Let's do it. How can he reach out to you, honey?
Well, if you go to my website, Facebook is my name, but I have a website, LET like Tom.
Can he contact you on Facebook or Instagram? Those are the two options until my app drops.
Okay. I was going to say that's where all of them are. But
Okay, well, go
Facebook,
ahead.
I guess.
In that case, go ahead to your website.
No, I'll just do it. I think Instagram is probably easier. So it's Floodwaters, which is the name of the ministry. It's FLOODWATERS, Floodwaters _ AAA.
Floodwaters
So like triple.
_ AAA.
Floodwaters _ AAA.
And there you have it. All right, well, I enjoyed this conversation. Keep me posted how it goes, honey.
All right.
All right.